that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with it?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Show me what you've got concealed.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Birkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear, you're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Hey, who's there?
I wouldn't beg, good neighbors, but I'm reduced to this. What the fuck?
I could die of shit to be reduced to begging.
Now you've got me fucking mad!
Shit!
Scarlet lies in
Enough.
ruins.
Quick! They're thrashing each other there. Stop them!
Got you at last. Now you'll get what's coming to you.
What?
That brawling and all the rest, it means nothing to you? Really? Well, the law takes a different view. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
This is surely no way to treat one of Sir Radzig's men. I dread to think what he'll do when he finds out.
Sure. And you think that makes you above the law? Think again.
All right, here you are.
You've purged yourself before the law, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. You can be sure of that.
Hey, this fellow's beating each other over there. Do something.
Lost everything. My home, my family.
What in God's name is he up to?
All right, now you're dead.
What do you want here? Pop it, or I'll call a guard. Something you're looking for here. Hey, what are you doing here? Clear off.
There's no door for the toilet, by the way. It's in a hallway. They placed the toilet in a hallway just so that while sitting here, people can walk by and watch you doing this. Hello. She immediately looked away. She's like, yep. She's like used to this. Wow. Oh, she's gonna freak out when she goes in there. Is she? Oh, I'm allowed to be in here? I think I'm about installing a couple more mods to the game to improve stability of the game. So I went in this room and she was alive, and I come out, she's dead. Is there somebody right there? No.
You've no business here. Clear off, or you'll be sorry.
What are you doing here? Good God, there's a dead person lying here. Guard, over here.
Sir Radzik. Sir Radzik's just not expecting it was me. Hi, you're next. Or maybe not. This is really funny. I went in there and she was alive. Came out, she's dead. And now everybody's freaking out. Like, what happened? When I find him. I don't think he will, pal.
You! Stop right where you are! Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
What?
Got you! Now I'll fix you good and proper. You'll soon learn what justice means. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
Oh, that must be for the thievery.
Here's your coin, then.
All right. Just make sure it doesn't happen again.
I still don't know how I called for that. Yeah, it's gone now. So I only paid 30 this time instead of the 200 something last time, 220. Sir Radzik's acting really awkward. Hi. Oof. Can't come in there. Hello? Can I come in here?
What the hell was that?
Okay. Just gonna close this. Leave you to the crime scene. And close this.
Hey! You've no business here.
Oh, do I? Oh,
Clear off,
okay.
or you'll be sorry.
Sorry.
Are you looking for me?
Am I looking for you? I actually kinda am. Oh, hello. Can I? Sir Ratzik. She's so awkward. What are you doing? He walks in and then he turns around and leaves. Are you okay? I don't think he likes the doors being closed. Okay, now drop the body. Drop. Okay. Now stand up, you didn't do it. Wish you could press F5 to quick save. Oh, this is gonna be really hard to explain when what's his name? Sir Ratzik comes back. It's just me. He left and everybody was fine except for this one lady. He's gonna come back and everybody's gonna be dead. And it's just gonna be me standing here. Do. He's like, I don't even care.
What? Help! There's a corpse here!
That's not your voice.
He can't be far away. Fucking cutthroat.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. You guys are dumb. Wash myself from the blood. This is perfect. This is hilarious. The pig has his own house.
Hey, who's there?
Really heard that lockpick, didn't you? You guys are so clueless when it comes to crime. Does that mean it's midday? Yeah, it does. Okay. That bell ringing, it's just midday bell. So, a common problem we've run into already is we've been overweight like a lot of the time, and it's just been a lot of this. A lot of slow walking back to where we can place our stuff. So we might hold off on the burglary and the thieving for now until we get higher carry weight. Then we can carry more stuff and, you know, take more score at a time. Because for right now, it's just really annoying to get this heavy and walk all the way back. But I mean, as long as I, you know, as long as I just wait to do it, we'll be fine, because there's things to increase your weight, carry weight, I mean. So, we're going to want to do that. And it takes strength. We're going to have to level some strength. I'm thinking about getting a mod for... Well, that is so weird. I don't know if you noticed it. Okay, so I'm not really sure if you can pick that up through YouTube, but do you see the corner, like, wish I could place an arrow on it, like the corner of the bottom of my dress, it's got like a weird speck that as I move it sways back and forth from each part. That's so weird. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Hello. It's Henry, friendly Henry. I'd be terrified if I saw Henry's face appear in a small square window in my house, staring at me from the outside. Because I knew he would want one thing. Honestly, Henry, what's going on with Henry? It's more like he was a good guy until he saw his parents die. So now he's emotionally unstable and will murder pretty much everyone and justify it as self-defense. That's what we're going with. We're Henry here. He's claiming self-defense on everyone. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I kill someone in broad daylight. It was self-defense. In Henry's mind, it's fine. He just knows that he can't get caught with self-defense because the justice is not, the law here is not very justified, or just, if that's the word I'm trying to go for. So wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Is all this stuff ready to be sold now? I believe it is. Okay. Now we can run again. Townswoman, what are you doing here? Oh, you're gonna... She's trespassing. What was that groan? She's trespassing. It was self-defense. Whoa. That was a really expensive dress you had on. What happened to your neck? Man, you should get that checked out. Wash myself from the blood.